Hi, can I have a Big Mac combo meal, please?
That's what you get for $9, huh? I think we can do better at home. All right, everybody, we're back here at Big Green Egg Central, and we just got our Big Mac. And I gotta be honest with you, I took one look at it, and even though they're delicious, I think we can do better at home. Let's break it down and see what we got here, okay? We all know that it's 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna kick it up. We're gonna make this at home. First of all, it was $9.19 for a burger, fries, and a drink. Jeez, what happened to the good old days? But, okay, it's not a lot to it. I really think we can do better. Let's get to work on doing just that. I think the reason I'm so excited for this video is because with a name like Ronald, can you guess what I was called in elementary school a lot? Yeah, famous clown, red hair. Yeah, Ronald McDonald. I heard that one quite a bit. So today I'm gonna try and outdo Ronald McDonald's own burger. I've thought about this, so I'm gonna mix things up a little bit and make it kind of our own. So McDonald's Big Mac actually comes with chopped onions. Now, when they get them in, McDonald's onions are dehydrated, they're dried, and they have to let them soak in water for a day. So they chop them. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut a couple thin slices like this, and save them. We're just gonna use a whole slice of onion right on our burger. And with the lettuce, we don't wanna depart too far from the norm, so I am gonna chop some. You know, we're gonna get rid of these leafy outer layers first, get rid of all this outside stuff. All right. 2 all-beef patty specials. Oh, hi. So this is what our lettuce should look like, okay? Nice and shredded. That's exactly what we want it to look like. Perfecto. And for pickles, we're gonna stick with the kosher dill slices, but I'm going with some bigger ones, all right? I wanna cover that. I wanna have some good pickle flavor in our Big Maca. Big Maca. All right, so we're gonna assemble our sauce, and I'm just gonna put it all right in here, mix it up together, and let it sit for about half hour or so in the refrigerator. This way it gels together nicely. Let's get started. We're gonna use 1/4 cup of tartar sauce, a good squeeze, about a tablespoon of ketchup, a good squeeze, about a tablespoon of mustard, a little dash of Worcestershire sauce, and we're gonna kick it up and use a little garlic salt and some black pepper. Okay, for the taste test, we're missing one thing. I'll be right back. Our last thing we're gonna add about a good heaping teaspoonful of mayonnaise to this. That's what it's missing. Now we're talking. Yeah. That's right. We're gonna do something a little different with the meat. We're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they use ground beef, and that's what we're gonna use. We're gonna use 80-20 ground beef. The other part is, these things are 1.6 ounces before they're cooked. So we're gonna go a little bit bigger than that. We're gonna double and go to 3 ounces, just about double. So we're gonna use this little handy dandy kitchen scale, and we're gonna weigh out each patty to 3 ounces. So we're gonna make 2 burgers, so we need 4 patties altogether. And we take our 3-ounce patties. I'm gonna use this little dish as a form here and just push it down and make our patties. This dish happens to be like the perfect size. It's not something we sell or anything. It's just something that was available in my kitchen. And now for the last thing is that they put salt and pepper on there. So we're gonna use some of our garlic salt because I like garlic with everything. So we're just gonna season it lightly, each one, give a little salt on here. We're gonna add some pepper, okay? Does it get any easier than that? I don't think so. Now that we've got all our ingredients ready, there's only one thing left to do. Light the grill. We're gonna use the Minimax for this today. Oh yeah! To keep this as tried and true to McDonald's original recipe as we can, we're going to not just cook it over flames. No, that's not how they do it. That's how that other place does it. You know, have it your way. No. So, even though we use the Minimax, we're gonna take this. It's designed for an XL egg, but this cast iron fits beautifully right on there. The nice part is, I don't have a gasket on my Minimax, so it's not gonna affect the gasket. If you have a gasket on yours, it might heat up a little bit. It should be okay because they're made to withstand high heats. Let's talk about cost for a second. This ground beef was on sale for $3.99 a pound. Pretty good deal. But we didn't even use 1 pound. We used 3, 6, 9, 12. So we used three quarters of a pound of meat. That's it. So this didn't even cost us $4 in meat. That's pretty amazing. Big Mac with fries and a Coke was $9.19. I think we're doing this quite a bit cheaper. I have a feeling it's gonna be even better. Oh yeah, the pan's nice and hot. So instead of a little bit of oil, we want nice beefy flavor, so we're gonna use it as Wagyu tallow, but we're just gonna get a little paper towel full and just kind of smear some on. And now we're ready to put our burgers on, so we're gonna put them seasoned side down. Oh yeah, you hear that sizzle. Now notice we're not making smash burgers. There we go. Now we're gonna give them a little seasoning on the other side because we put the seasoned side down, so a little more garlic salt, and we'll hit it with a little pepper too. Now, these are not gonna take very long to cook, so we're just gonna let them go for a minute here. We're gonna flip them over. All right, let's give them a flip here, folks. Now you notice when I did it, I seasoned the first side, okay, and let them sit. It's the same premise as seasoning a steak. We wanna let that juices come up out of the meat and then pull those seasonings back down in the steak. So we let it sit just like that. And our burgers are done, so we can pull these off of here. A little drain. 1, 2, 3, and 4, a Big Mac. All right, and that's the last one. Yeah, they look good, so they did shrink up. One thing I forgot when I do these is normally I make a thinner patty and make it wider, because as you cook them, they tend to bulge up a little bit and they shrink down. So they are a little smaller diameter than I would have liked. We're just leaving it true to the Big Mac, but they are a lot thicker. So let's go ahead and build our burgers. We have this beautiful sesame seed bun because 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun, right? So we start with our bottom here. Now, if you wanted to, we could toast these, just put them back on that griddle a little bit. You could do that. I'm just gonna leave this like this, a nice fresh buns. I almost don't even wanna do it. They're so fresh and so beautiful. So, okay, special sauce, check. All right, let's just check to make sure we're doing the right order. So special sauce, then onion, then lettuce. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll throw a layer of onion on here. That's right, we're going with a whole layer of onion. Now, as they say in the vegetable church, let us pray. There's some nice lettuce, give it a little more, what the heck. Be liberal with it. Now here's the important part, okay? This is processed American cheese. We don't want to be using some highfalutin, fancy-dancy cheese. Nope, we want just regular old American cheese, okay? All right, now for our first meat patty, although you did just meat patty. And there we go, we're looking good so far. Like I said, it did shrink up a little bit, but that's okay. Now this is the one that people always want to know about. What about that middle piece of bread? Well, all you do is take another bun, take the bottom from it, just like this. You can cut the bottom of it off if you like. I'm just gonna leave it on there. But we're gonna make our next layer like that and continue building. So now we start with more sauce on the second layer. Now some more lettuce. Okay. Our pickles, we're gonna go, it had 2 pickles, so we're gonna do 2 pickles. Of course, ours cover the entire thing. And then another patty, and then our bun. Folks, the homemade Big Mac. We did it, we made a Big Mac. We really did. It is looking good too. This is not just any regular Big Mac. This is like a Big Mac on steroids, baby, boom. That's sad, right? Anyway, so it looks really cool. We'll put the big pickles on there. We got a thicker burger. So you know what I gotta do now, right? I love me a Big Mac. That is delicious. I mean, that is just really good. But I think for quality control, I better finally bite the bullet. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Cute little bugger, ain't it? Anyway, I'll give this one a shot now too. I got news for you. I'm glad I took a bite of the second one because I went, oh, that tastes like a Big Mac. This blows away this one. I mean, that's one of my favorite burgers from a fast food restaurant. I won't lie. I love me a Big Mac. That is actually just killer. I mean, listen, we got good fresh beef. We got fresh onion. We got fresh everything on there. And that sauce, the sauce is spot on. Of course, I use a little more on mine than they use on theirs, but hey, you know, that's about it, you know. So that's our Big Mac. Listen, while I got you here, we used a bunch of different products in here. If you liked anything you saw, want to know more about it, want to buy something, there's a link below down in the description. Also, there is a link in every one of our videos that gives you a recipe and a blog all about what we did. So if you want to check that out, there's also a link down below for that. Remember to subscribe to the FOGO channel. We really appreciate it. We love having you here. We're right at about 50,000 subscribers now, so I want to thank each and every one of you because without you, we wouldn't be able to continue doing this. So I thank you very much. I'm going to go eat my Big Mac. I want you to remember to get out and grill, and I'll see you next time on the FOGO Life.